So don't want to go after that. I'm feeling very unfree right now. Okay, so freedom is kind of a funny thing, because when you start to feel free like you think you really want to, it can sometimes get confusing. So this is an incident that happened to me. Several years ago, I was deep in it. I was a mom living in her car. I was not homeless. I just couldn't get out of my car. I was driving to athletic events. I was driving to Girl Scouts. I was driving to the grocery store. I was driving to the dry cleaners. I was driving to the nursing home to help with my grandmother. And I also actually had a job where I was a lawyer. And I felt absolutely not free in any sense of the word. So my husband, who's a really great guy, said, I think she needs to have some fun. So he made arrangements for us to go to a fancy pants dinner dance at the local country club. And I love to get dressed up and have a mani-pedi. And to me, that actually translates to, you need to go buy a dress. So I went out and I bought this very nice red slinky dress, to which the sales girl told me, you will not have a visible panty line in this dress. Now, her first suggestion was that I go commando. I know, too much information, I'm sorry. However, I just, that was a little bit too much full-on freedom for me. So I said, I need a little something between me and my new dress. And so her second suggestion was get a black little lacy silky thong. I hate thongs. I do not, for the life of me, understand how these young girls wear this fashion statement and do not have their hands in uncomfortable places doing embarrassing things all day long. See, a pretty little thong to me is kind of like that forbidden ice cream sundae. Like, it looks really good, but it keeps saying, dig in, dig in. And I don't want to. So, okay, we go off to the dance and we have a spectacular time. And, okay, I have an adult beverage, or 2 or 3. Come on, it's my night of fun. And we never leave the dance floor. So, to be prudent, I decide to go to the ladies' room before we get back in the car and go back to prison, home. And as I'm sashaying to that ladies' room, I'm thinking, wow, I feel pretty hot. And I don't mean sweaty, I mean sexy and free and comfortable. And I didn't look for any floss in the wrong places all night long. Like this thong thing, maybe they know something that I don't know. So I get into the stall and I hike up my dress and I put my left hand on my left hip and I sort of feel a nice little piece of fabric there. It feels kind of like a warm hug and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I put my right hand on my right hip and I don't feel the same thing. And I'm thinking, that's kind of weird, but okay. And I look down when I drop those cute little silk panties and I realize that I've been wearing my thong sideways. The entire evening. And my first reaction is, huh. And my second is, wow, eureka, I figured it out. I'm not going to change a thing. And so now I have this new sense of how to be comfortable and sexy and free all at the same time.
Cathy, everybody. Very good.